How we doing, guys? This video is going to be focusing a little bit between our HAAG and our S.L.O.T series. We're going to be doing a couple different things, primarily ab work, but we're going to be hitting it from a couple different angles here. So we're going to do some actual strong bracing patterns, a little bit of breathing, but what we're starting with here is our split stance opener. So we're starting up in our 90-90 knee position here, locking our torso in. And as we open here, we're trying to pull that shoulder back and down, and my front arm is my rooting point. So you see I'm trying to line everything up nice and straightforward here and try to not let my knee drift away, keep everything rooted. This is just to kind of shake all the rust off the hinges. We want to get moving, warmed up a little bit before we get into our ab work here. So this next one we're moving into here is going to be our 90-90 side plank. So you're trying to pull both toes up, trying to dig in, try to plant that big toe, root in with your foot. And what we're doing here is trying to stay nice and tight to our midline. And we're trying to pull our knee up here through that leg drive with our oblique and maintain that internal rotation, maintain the foot positioning here, maintain the stability, maintain our hip locked in on the bottom side. So there's a lot going on here, and this is really going to get you into your obliques, and it's going to teach you how to isometrically work through one side while your other side's doing something else. Okay, so our next one here is we're going to be moving into our dumbbell loaded deadbug march. So trying to keep everything nice and strict, nice and tight together. I'm pulling the shoulders down and slightly forward. So I want to slightly protract the shoulder here into the serratus and into the rib cage here. And I want to try to make sure I keep my toes pointed up and engaged here to keep my hip flexors on, keep my obliques engaged. And I want to think glute, hip flexor here. So I'm controlling both portions of the motion and I'm not losing. So I want to make sure one leg is always at the top during this pattern. Our next one we're coming into here is our hollow body breathing. So all you're going to do, you're going to lay down on your back. You're going to zip everything up on the front side, some slight protraction forward with the shoulder here, pulling the shoulders forward and down, maintaining our internal rotation and trying to find that good hip positioning and find that breathing spot right below the belly button and the rib cage. Lastly here, we're going to be moving into our dumbbell arm bar with our sprinter's roll. So we have our 90-degree knee here. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to lock that heel into the floor, lock that bottom leg, lock that bottom glute. And you see I'm not using my arm for momentum here. I'm not pulling myself anywhere. I'm solely generating my force through my adductor, through my obliques, through my low abdominals, through my serratus. I'm trying to slightly protract the shoulder here and keep it in place and keep that dumbbell moving straight towards the ceiling. Now, you're going to get a lot more motor control here and kind of understand where all these specific spots on the rib cage are. All right, guys, give it a try. Let me know what you think. Hope this fixes a couple things you need.